Welcome back guys, LastKnownMeal here playing The Division. Now today I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this game. This is going to be like a beginner's guide to the game itself. Now first of all, let's start with inventory because the inventory is the most important thing in this game. So you have a couple of tabs here. For example, this is the overview, character, pouches, appearance, or you can browse your backpack. But let's start with weapons first. Now you start actually with 3 weapons and you can equip up to 3 weapons. My first one is the assault rifle, the second one is a sniper rifle. Some people equip a shotgun, which is a really good option especially if you go close quarters, and the third one has to be a pistol or a sidearm. Now basically the damage per second, you gotta pay attention to that, differs from weapon to weapon. But for example, even though the sniper rifle doesn't do as much damage as this M4, this thing is amazing because trust me, if you hit someone in the head with this classic M1A, you will kill him. But if you hit someone with the M4, that's not going to happen. So this sniper rifle is amazing, or if you want to go shotgun, you can go with that as well. So also you can mod your weapon, so every single weapon can be modded. For example, this is my M4 and I'm going to change, for example, skin. Now you can change up to bunch of skins. For example, this is a beta, so you can only get one skin, which is a dark coyote. You can change optics, magazine, underbarrel, or muzzle. For example, this is the optic one. You can select up to whatever you find. So this is a looting kind of game. So you go around the map, you loot enemies and you loot stashes, and you get special items or mods for your weapon, or you can just buy them from traders. It depends what you want. For example, currently I have the reflex sight. I can arm this ASOG. I can arm the VX1, which is on my sniper rifle, so I have to remove that from my sniper rifle and attach it to my M4. And the good thing is it's not limited. For example, you can just put this 12 times scope here and just use it as a sniper rifle itself. But I'm going to go with the reflex sight. For example, you gotta check out these things for like 3% optimal range. Now next thing is the underbarrel, which gives you stability to the gun itself and to the bullet stability. When you fire, the bullet is going to go straight and it's not going to zigzag, so that's good. And also magazine, you gotta get the extended magazine, guys, because of course you get more bullets in one magazine and you increase the reload speed, which is amazing. And of course you can put suppressors here. I have the Omega and the large FDE suppressor, which does 6% initial bullet stability and 3.5% reduced threat, which is really good. Now, as I said, you can modify every single weapon. For example, sidearm doesn't have that many options. You can put a different muzzle or different skin, it depends. But for example, this thing it's binded to my primary weapon, so if I want to apply it to the gun, I have to remove it from my M4, which is something really cool. For example, I love that system. Now if you press this, you're going to access all your mods that you have available for weapons, and that's really good. Now right here, this is the armor section. For example, right here we have the body armor, we have the masks, for this is like the breathing mask, or just you know, heavy duty mask for your protection. Right here we have the knee pads, which is really good. This is a backpack, this is a glove, and this is a holster for your weapon, and everything has bonuses. For example, this armor, this is a security vest specialized, so it's a blue, and it gives you some attributes. For example, my major attributes are 98 health and 3% health on kill, and the minor attributes are like 15% ammo capacity. But different things like this backpack gives you backpack capacity, so every single item that you pick up, for example, new weapon, new something like that, you have actually backpack capacity. So you gotta pay attention to that to either sell it or put it in your stash in the base of operations. But still, this gives me some armor, and this gives me some attributes like bonus 12 armor, and gives me 13% ammo capacity, so that's that's really good. So every single item gives you something. Now if you press space, you're going to browse your backpack right here. So currently I only have this, so it's yeah. Next thing is that you can also deconstruct this thing. You can get different kinds of junk, and I don't really usually do that. I just don't, but still, yeah. Next thing, character. You can pretty much pay attention to everything here. For example, you have the primary attributes, weapons here, everything, every single bonus. And also you have the two like leveling tabs here. For example, this first one, the orange one, is for the PvE area, but Dark Zone rank is for the PvP Dark Zone area, and it differs. Now also you have the different currencies in Dark Zone and in the PvE area. For example, in the Dark Zone you get better items and you get different currency for that. Now what's a really good system with this Dark Zone is that everyone are neutral, so it's not like shoot on sight. But even though players don't do that, so if you kill someone on sight and he was neutral, you actually go rogue, and then you're visible at the map, and other players can just come and kill you, and you know, they can gain a lot of bonuses by killing you. Also, if you start killing like a lot of people, you will open a manhunt option on yourself, so basically you will be really visible on the map, and you will get people that kill you will get large bonuses, and trust me, they're all going to attack you. So I advise not to shoot first, but if you see a bandit, if you see a rogue player which has like a skull on his above his name, then just go and kill him, because you will get bonus and you will not go rogue. You only go rogue if you kill neutral enemies. Now let's also talk about the Dark Zone before we proceed to skills. Dark Zone is really unique because you can get a lot of good items in this area. It gives you a much better items than this PvE zones. For example, if you get an item in the Dark Zone, it's contaminated. The thing is, you gotta take it to the extraction area. Now you can, I think, hold up to 6 items from this zone, but you can't actually leave with your items in this PvE zone. So you have to go pretty much to this extraction zone and then extract every single item you have. You have to call in a chopper, wait for like 1.5 minutes, then just extract your things, and they will be in your stash in your base of operations right here. So for example, when you're done with that, when you extracted all the things, you go to the base of operations and it's going to be in your stash. But watch out, because when you're in this extraction zone, other players can actually kill you and they can steal your items. But if you kill other players, you can steal their items as well. The good thing is, when you actually go rogue, I think you're rogue for like 90 seconds and then you go back to normal. So even if you do go rogue, you gotta go hide and then just wait to become neutral again, and then players won't shoot you on sight. But trust me, if you do go rogue, other players will shoot you on sight. Now when it comes to skills in this game, or abilities if you want to call them like that, you have skills right here, you have the talents, and which is not available, I mean, in beta, and you have also perks, which is also not available in beta, but they all give you different bonuses in this game. For example, let's go to skills. You have the medical tech and security. I think this is the same with every single tab. So you have the medical tech and security. Now you have different abilities here. For example, this medical one is called Pulse, and it sends out a recon pulse that marks all the hostile and allies and gives you a critical hit chance, critical hit just damage and everything, and it's a quite cool thing to have. But I didn't find it very useful in a PvP area. For a PvE, good. PvP, not so much. And also you can equip up to 2 abilities, so you gotta pay close attention to which ability are you going to equip next, because for example you can assign one to Q and one to E. I'm going to show you all those abilities. For example, this Q1 is the sticky bomb. So I stick it here. You can just wait for it or just detonate it straight away. And my E is the ballistic shield, which this thing is really good because it gives you some resistance and some armor, and you can just shoot with your sidearm. And trust me, this thing can be really useful. For example, if you have a couple of enemies here, even in PvP zone, you just get out of here, you start shooting, and that's it. You can just dispose of this shield by pressing E again or starting to sprint, and which is a good thing. When you stop sprinting, you return your shield, and trust me, that's really useful, like this. And it's amazing. So you go here, bam, other enemies can't shoot you, and your allies can actually just go behind you and hide. So for example, do this, bam, do this, and then you do this, and it's really cool. So if you want to throw it, just press E again. Trust me, this thing is very useful. Now when it comes to combat in this game, this is a cover-based system game, so you move the cover from cover to actually assault or flank, or I don't know, avoid your enemies. For example, you can like mark these areas right here, and if you hold space, he's going to move automatically here. For example, you see this area, it's going to have this line, and you go here, go, you're here. And it's really good. If you actually go like this, you can circle around car if you just hold either, you know, movement keys. Next thing, if you double tap space, he's going to do this, which is really good. For example, when moving from a sniper, if you have to go from this area to this area, you can't really move that slow, so you gotta do this, bam, and you're in cover. So trust me, cover is everything in this game. But if you play press control or Ctrl, I just call it Ctrl, but it's just control, you can jump over obstacles or jump on obstacles, and it's really good when you're either running away or attacking. Just go press control, he's going to jump across it, again control, he's going to jump across it, really good. Or if you want to do this, double tap, boom, control, amazing, and you can just hide again. Now I'm going to show you some combat, and we're going to end this little beginner's guide for the Division. So let's do some combat, shall we? Also, before we proceed to combat, I need to show you the two tabs that we didn't visit. So this pouch, it shows you everything that you have. For example, it gives you grenades, EMP, flashbang, fragmentation. It shows you how many grenades you can have and if you have any grenades. Now these consumables, they're not necessary. You don't have to drink in this game or eat, but it definitely gives you some bonuses. For example, incendiary bullets, you have a chance to light a target on fire, or if you drink soda, you reduce all cooldowns on skill by 30%, and trust me, this can be useful. Also ammunition here for a bunch of items. You can see that the pistol ammo is infinite, and access keys, of course, you have the lockpick for if you see a stash which is locked, you just open it, or a dark zone key for a dark zone stash. And trust me, in these stashes you get the best items, they're really cool. Also medkits here that you just use. You have the crafting resources right here. They're not available in beta, but trust me, just collect these things because crafting is everything in this game. Now let's go to that combat. Okay guys, so we see a couple of enemies here, and usually in a game you would just start shooting them, but in this game you gotta go find cover. I mean, if you're attacking lower enemies it's not a problem, but if you're attacking higher grade enemies, then that can be a problem. For example, you see this guy right here. I'm going to zoom in for a bit. You can also, like, for example, if you have the scope on your rifle, you press the right mouse button and you press the tab, and he's going to zoom in. And this guy has a bat, so he's going to attack you like this. So you can just go and shoot him. There we go, a headshot, amazing. This guy as well, headshot, down. And for example, you see this guy, he has a bomb. Now you can't see which bomb is that, but still you can just move this. He's going to throw a bomb, you just do this and you're here, and you evaded that. Also, you can shoot from covers by just pressing left mouse button. You don't have to peek out, but trust me, that thing is not precise. Okay, we're moving up to the next cover. And I'm taking it slowly mostly because I want to show you the system. So we're going to use the ballistic shield now because we have a problem. So we're going to do this and just start shooting. He can't do anything to us, trust me. And we're going to attack these guys. For example, do this. And he's down. There we go. There you see, the ballistic shield is actually very useful. So that's combat basically, and that's with every single thing. So you just loot like this. That's with every single battle that you come across. So you find a tactic, you try to flank your enemies, and you try to look at your surroundings. You see 3 cars here, you have to find a good way to move across them. For example, I'll do this, move to this area, then I'm going to stay here, for example, and then if you're having some guys here shooting you, then you just either throw a frag like this, and then you go here, it's going to blow up, and you run here. And trust me, they will not see you coming. So guys, that's pretty much it. I'm going to just show you the map a bit. So this is your map. You can fast travel by selecting a thing and pressing X. You can also double click to make a waypoint, or just double click again to lose it, and you get random events going around the map where you can either save hostages or go do other things. So it's really nice, trust me. And also you have these things right here. You can pick up different tools and electronic parts, and for example fabric here. So it's really good. Also weapon parts here, very useful. You can zoom in this thing pretty good. So you have the crash drone, for example. You can go visit this and collect the things. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it that I prepared for you. So this is a longer video, but still I hope that I told you as much as I could. And if you did like it, please go and smash that like and subscribe button. Comment down below and tell me what you think about this game so far. And yeah, LastKnownMeal signing out, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Stay classy everyone, and bye bye.